guess we've got ourselves some time off.
You sure earned it. You kids have come a long way since we left the City of Bones.
We never really planned to get tangled into this mess. I just hope something good comes out of it.
Wouldn't get my hopes up.
Optimistic as always, I see. It's best to wait and see. Find something to keep ourselves occupied in the meantime.
That's right! Come on, I've had enough sitting around. Let's dig into something. Anything.
I don't know. Maybe Ben's right. We should probably kick back for a while, get our bearings. What do you think, Kayla? Kayla? Is everything all right?
There's one more thing we need to do.
Is it about the Oracle?
Yes, she's growing more anxious. Some things are about to be set in motion, and we need her to be reassembled before...
Before what?
All that matters is that we have to hurry. I know where to find the last part. I remember it now. We need to get to the Emperor's palace.
That's a good one. The capital's been off limits since the war began. Even roaches need a permit to crawl into the sewers.
I may have already found a way in.
What? Hi!
I snatched the entry codes from this Empire facility we were sent to. If we're lucky, we may get inside without anyone noticing.
Well, your skyship is an Empire design. If you have the right codes, it could actually work.
Great. Let us depart.
Wait. What? How long have you been planning this, Kayla? And why are we only learning about it now?
I'm sorry, it's just... We've been so busy lately, and I didn't want to worry you until I was sure.
Yeah, well, I'm worried now. Don't you think it's a little risky to fly straight into the most guarded place in all of John?
I do, but it's a risk we must be willing to take. The Oracle is the solution to all of this. You have to trust me.
I see there's no talking you out of it. Let's just be careful about it.
Horse. I knew I could count on you.
Sure.
What's happening?
We're approaching the city now. Let's hope you're right about the codes. Do you really think that the Oracle is the key to all this? You know, the Claw, these strange hybrids, and what happened to Mom and Dad?
No, she's not the key. She's the solution. Without her, all will be lost.
Strangely, it's not reassuring at all. You keep talking in riddles. Why can't you just tell me what's going on?
Sorry to interrupt. We've received a transmission from the automated radio tower. They're still processing the code, but everything seems to be going fine.
What's going on?
It's the defense turrets! They're tearing through the hull! Let's get out of here!
No, we have to push through.
What? We're sending ducks here! Leon, turn us around!
Don't. Keep the ship on course.
What is wrong with you? Shit! Everybody, grab onto something! We're going down!
What's on your mind?
Is everyone all right?
We've been better, darling, but everyone's alive, and that's what matters now.
What was that, Kayla? How could you put our lives on the line like that?
We made it. It was the right call.
And what if we didn't? Is this thing really more important than our crew, than us?
You don't understand. If we fail, nothing else will matter anymore.
Do you hear yourself? Is it you speaking or the Oracle? You told us she's nothing to be afraid of, but I no longer recognize you. I don't know if it's just an obsession or if she's having some effect on you, but you have to shake it off. I need you, Kayla. I can't lose you too.
This really isn't a good time. We have to get off the streets before the Empire deploys their full garrison here.
It's a wonder they haven't already. We should be right near the palace.
It's quiet. Too quiet. This is supposed to be a bustling city, isn't it? Something's wrong here.
You're right. Let's get moving.
On it.
What's going on here? Where are all the people?
Let's focus on getting to the palace for now.
I want to know where we're going.
Holdest thou thine slippery tongue, serpent, for shall another poisonous word escape thine lips, mine dagger shall appear
'Twas not
between
I,
thine
my
ribs.
lord. Whilst the walls have ears, words and meaning be not their craft. Alas, the meaning has gone
Then
astray.
pray tell thine meaning, sharp and fast, or knowst thou that mercy shall not be delivered so?
I beg thee forgiveness, my lord, for all was merely a complimented, misunderstood. Sooth I say that you would die, and that I cannot deny. Alas, 'twas meant that it would be, resting your eye on the rarest beauty due this
do
night.
not jest. No visitors are set to grace these halls tonight.
'Tis not the beauty of a fair soul, my lord, but the beauty of a thing far greater than us beneath the heavens. Thou shalt understood clear if thou venture to the balcony. Then cast your eyes skyward and witness a sight only seen but once a lifetime. If what you see is not to your liking, then I beg of thee, hand me thine blade, and I shall fall upon it myself.
I shall take thee at thine word, knave. Now stay thy tongue, and move not further from me than striking distance. Mine eyes are cast skyward, and see only clouds. If this be the beauty of which you speak, it is dull.
Thy journey
concealed
is
by
complete, my lord.
Arg.
You fell from grace with your treason, and now thou hast reached the ground where thou belongst.
Right. We don't have all day.
Sounds about right.
Sure.
A barricade? Who put it up here?
This makes no sense. The city is supposed to be an impenetrable fortress, yet it's completely ravaged from the inside.
It doesn't matter. We need to find a way around. Leon, can you operate this device?
Already on it. It's a different design, you see, although it stems from the basic core layout of inputs that makes it similar to the Orthodox.
Shh. Do you hear this? Someone's coming.
Seriously? More? Let's get started. Gone with the wind.
Manaless? Here?
We've got more incoming. Brace yourself, people! Look! The teleporter's just booted up. Let's get out of here before we draw out more of these things.
Just booted up. You give the machine too much credit. It couldn't power up on its own.
Let that be a lesson.
Just a little walk.
Well, how do you do, strangers? Fancy meeting you here.
And who are you supposed to be?
Someone who's just saved your precious butts, Missy.
Much appreciated, but how did you know we were there?
It's not like you made a quiet entrance. I was on the other side of the city when I saw the fireball you came in on. I figured if anyone survived the crash, they could use a helping hand. But as soon as I set the teleporter, you fellows came running from the other side. Guess I had a good hunch, huh?
Hold on. They're coming through.
Hey, why'd you do it? I could have turned it off, you know.
I'm sorry. It was unconditional. I acted on impulse.
What is that power, Kayla? Are you even sure it's still you doing it?
We'll talk about it later, I promise. Now, can you tell us what's going on here? Where are all the people?
Now, that's a mighty convoluted question, Missy. Short answer is, you've just met them. There ain't many folks left other than me and these husks out there. Listen, I'll gladly chat some more, but the way I see it, you probably want to get out of here almost as much as I do, so here's the deal. I know my way around the city, and you need someone to operate the teleporters to get back to your ship. It's likely in pretty bad shape. But if you promise to get me out of here, I can show you where to find a warehouse with all the parts you could possibly need to repair it. Does that sound like a fair trade to you?
Fine. But we need to get to the palace before we can leave.
Seriously? Don't we have more pressing matters to attend to?
No. We're so close, I can feel it. We can't turn back now. Trust me, Mal.
All right, fine. We'll drop by the palace. But we grab the parts first before you go and get yourselves killed on your little sightseeing trip. Now, we could reroute this teleporter if not for our trigger-happy friend here. There's another one not far from here, though. I'll set it up. Meet me on the other side.
Why don't you join us? We should probably stick together.
Now, I travel faster on my own. I ain't no nanny. Try not to die without me, will you?
There they are.
They left us no choice.
my way.
I've got this one.
On it.
Sure.
Gotcha.
We don't have all day. I'm taking you down.
Seriously. Or?
Sorry about that.
We've got company.
Get ready.
Not funny.
Right.
I want to know where we're going. After you.
Let's get going.
On it.
Sure. You asked for this. Here they are.
Ugh! Get off me!
Parry this. We don't have all day.
There they are.
Sounds about right.
Sure, why not?
On it.
Sure.
Gotcha. Come out.
Take that!
I'm taking you down.
Come up in.
And stay dead! Bullseye!
Sure, why not?
Sounds interesting.
I want to know where we're going. Sounds about right.
There you are. Can you tell us what this place is?
The lab district, the place where it all began.
So, what exactly happened here? Some failed experiment?
Far from it. At first, when they closed the gates, we thought it was to protect us. But soon after, they started limiting our freedom, one step at a time. Military constructs were patrolling the streets. Whoever committed the smallest offense was dragged away to some supposed penal factories to assist in the war effort. At some point, they stopped pretending and just started outright kidnapping people.
This is terrible. How could they keep it hidden for so long?
Nothing goes in or out. They replaced all military personnel with constructs to avoid any leaks. The only thing that could leave the city were some shipments from the labs.
What were they shipping?
Still haven't figured that out, huh? There were no penal factories. As people kept disappearing, a small resistance force was formed in the city. They stormed the lab, hoping to release their loved ones. All they did was make matters worse. The people that were snatched off the streets have been drained dry of their precious mana. It was already being sent out to the front lines to power up the war machines. The only thing that remained were these monstrous husks. When the resistance stormed the place, they let them all loose into the city. It's been months now. We've all lost hope of ever leaving this place.
It's sickening. How could the Emperor do this to his own people? The ones he swore to protect.
It wasn't the Emperor.
What? How is it not his fault? It's his own damn capital we're talking about.
Never mind. We can talk about it on our way out of here. I'll meet you at the warehouse.
Let's get going.
On my way!
Out of my way!
Knowledge is the key to victory.
That's it! Couldn't you just surrender?
Right. We don't have all day.
Gotcha.
More trouble on our way. Just a little walk.
After you.
Sure. Sure, why not?
I want to know where we're going.
Here I come. Right, we'll do it the hard way. Oh.
I'm taking you down.
Ugh! Get off me!
Time to get our hands dirty.
Sounds about right.
Let's get going.
After you.
There you go. As promised. This should be enough to patch your airship, right?
You could have mentioned that this place was so heavily guarded.
I knew you could handle it. Besides, I wasn't really sure what was in here. Glad I was right about the parts. All of these explosives, though.
There's enough firepower stashed here to blow up the palace if anyone cared to.
The palace, yes, our goal. Let's finally get to it and be out of here.
Sure, I remember. Your precious palace. There's an inactive teleporter nearby. I'll get it working. Come see me when you're ready to go.
On it.
Gotcha.
You're all set? All right. All it takes is just a little nudge and... there you go. Next stop, the Emperor's Palace. I'll wait for you here. Keep all these parts safe while you're gone.
How do you even know how to operate these things? They work across much longer distances than any teleporter I've ever seen.
Let's just say I've been here long enough to get my bearings. Now, go on. I ain't got all day.
Thank you, Nona, for everything.
Don't mention it, cutie pie. Get me out of this hellhole and we'll call it square.
Sure thing. We'll be right back.
We don't have all day.
I want to know where we're going.
Sure, why not? Whoa, this place. Even with everything that's going on, palace is just magnificent.
It is. It's been here almost as long as humans themselves. It's the true cradle of the Empire.
How could humans drift so far away from their ideals? How could anyone allow the things that took place in the city?
That's the nature of progress, old friend. It's always born of suffering of those who are deemed inconsequential in the grand scheme of things.
The weak have always been harvested by the strong. You humans did not invent exploitation, merely perfected it.
So, what are we looking for, Kayla? Any ideas?
I've already found it. The true power lies within. Very subtle, Oracle.
Kayla, is everything all right?
Yes, it is done. I have all the pieces now. The Oracle said it will take some time to adjust. She's gone quiet for now.
Congratulations. You've done what we could not. I made the right choice letting you continue your journey.
What the? Who are you?
The Oracle... She...
I knew it was the right call to have your mother killed. She was getting close. Would have been far too formidable with that power. But you're just an orphan girl, out for revenge.
I'll rip your throat out!
Now, spare me your fantasies. I'm afraid you'll soon be in no position to threaten anyone.
I led them here, as you asked. Now, get me out of here, please.
Foolish
you promised.
Girl. The Claw has no need for the weak-minded. I'm afraid you've outlived your usefulness. Just like this whole city. It fueled the war that plunged the world into chaos. A perfect diversion.
Get in here, coward! I swore you'd answer for what you did.
I'd gladly kill you myself, but there's something I must attend to. The Chained One has waited long enough. Now that the Oracle is about to be no more, nothing can stop his coming.
No! Don't let him get away!
I'm afraid we've got bigger problems now. Come on, Malachi. We need to... Focus.
Shit. You're right. Come on, people. We're taking on things twice its size. We can do this!
After...
We did it. We finally got the Oracle, Mal. With her help, we can find the Claw and take the fight to them. We can stop them before they release the Chained One.
What does it mean, Kayla? Who is the Chained One? It's clear you know more than you tell us. I want to help, but I need you to trust me.
I'm sorry. I kept you in the dark because I wasn't sure what to believe myself. Now that the Oracle is complete, I finally understand. I can explain. She can explain everything.
You actually destroyed it. I didn't think it was possible. And the Oracle, can it be true?
Stay back, traitor. You knew it all along.
Yes, I did. He's the one who sent me to help you. Wanted me to find out what your destination was. Not that I had much of a say in all this, mind you. You can't really bargain with the Claw.
You know who they are? How can they operate so openly here?
Who would they be afraid of? No one's leaving this city alive. Ruga never intended to let me go. I was stupid to think otherwise.
What about the Emperor? How can he tolerate them?
There is no Emperor, Chief. Not since the war started. Maybe even before that. He was just a puppet for the Claw. A tool to be used and discarded.
So that's when it started. They merely lit the fuse and watched us tear each other apart.
This whole war is nothing more than a cover-up. A smokescreen for them to keep on carrying out their plans in secret. How could we be so blind?
We can stop them now, once and for all. But the Oracle needs allies. We need to hurry. You are coming with us. As a witness of what took place at the Capitol, you'll testify against the Claw and answer for your participation in their crimes.
About that, I know I'm in no position to ask anything of you, but I'd like to stay here.
What?
There are more people still hiding in the city. Hundreds, maybe thousands of them. I have a few contacts in the old Resistance. I could bring them the explosives we found in the warehouse. With the Dread Titan gone, we've got a fighting chance. We could blast a hole through the wall, get everyone out.
It's a noble goal, though I doubt its sincerity. Either way, we could use an eyewitness of what happened here. Such testimony would be instrumental in gaining the support of warring factions.
As soon as we get out of here, we'll tell the world about the horror that took place here. We'll send help.
When will that happen? You know there's not enough time. Sure, ending the war is a noble goal, but in the meantime, the people here are dying every day. They have no guarantee that once the Claw falls, they'll be able to escape. I can help them. Please, let me do the right thing for once.
We can't stop you from helping these people. It wouldn't be right.
Go then. Do not waste the chance you were given.
Thank you. I'll make you proud yet, sweetie pie. Keep the Oracle safe for me.
I wish we could do more to help.
You've done enough. You've given us hope. Be safe out there. And when you meet Ruga again, give him my regards.
In the heart of the Empire, we found the source of its fuel. No wonder the capital is solely populated by constructs. Every living thing within those walls has been ground into priceless mana. The Claw never cared for the Empire. They just used it as a decoy, and its citizens as a disposable resource. As for the League, they keep playing right into the Claw's hands, fueled by spite and fear of the unknown. And only today do we meet the puppet master behind all this. Everyone is a pawn here, and Ruga is setting the board. Does anyone outside these walls know the truth? Will they even believe us when we tell them? let's get going.
Back already? Great timing. We were just discussing how to address this package you dropped at our doorstep last time.
I'm sure glad, but that's not all there is to it. I think the Merchants Guild will want to hear what we found out in the Empire capital.
Oh, do tell. I wasn't aware anyone could get inside, but knowing how skilled you've proven yourself to be, I won't pry.
Claw's influence reaches much further than we expected. They're now fully in control of the Empire. The city is in ruins, the Emperor is gone, and civilians are being harvested for mana.
They managed to make everyone blind to the horrors they've been conducting in plain sight.
So that's what they were hiding behind these walls. We had our suspicions, but it's unbelievable.
You have to make sure this information reaches the League and Empire embassies. They must stop fighting each other and focus on the greater threat.
Yes, of course. Our diplomatic procedures are already in motion. We've arranged a temporary ceasefire to discuss your recent findings concerning the Claw with both sides. Having you present your case at this meeting would surely be beneficial for all involved.
We'll be there. Thank you. We're in your debt.
Don't worry about it. I'll add it to your tab.
Sure.
Everything seems to be going well. Hopefully our allies understand the scope of what we are dealing with.
Now we have to go. There's one more place we need to visit before the meeting. Leon, I will give you the exact directions.
You're being cryptic again, Kayla.
I will share the details once we get there. Please, it's important.
I know. You made it clear when you risked all our lives not so long ago.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done this. But deep inside, I knew we were going to make it. Please, just trust me, Mao. This one last time. I need your help to end this.
Fine. We'll go. Whatever it is, let's just get this over with.
Sure.
Okay, we're here. I expect some answers.
I think we all do, Kayla.
Now that the Oracle has been nearly reassembled, she's able to communicate clearly with me. This is the last step to our journey, right here. She told me that for her to be able to combine the pieces, she must be carried here, to the birthplace of humanity. And that's where we stand right now. This is what the first humans of John saw once they descended the tower.
That hardly makes any sense.
On the contrary, as you know, humans aren't native to John. The tower is what brought them here.
And here you are, losing me again.
Hold on, that's not the point here. What's our plan now?
There's someone who can help the Oracle. He awaits us here. That's all I know, but you don't need to be concerned. Let's just appreciate the sights on our way there. Not many others get to see this place.
Can't say I'm surprised. It doesn't exactly strike me as hospitable.
It'll be just like good old times, right, Mel? Exploring forgotten ruins, finding dormant secrets.
I feel like I'm a totally different person from who I was back then, though.
I know. But at least we're still in it together. Let's go, shall we? The Oracle's anticipation is contagious. I really want this to be concluded already.
Believe me, so do I. Gotcha.
Follow me.
sounds interesting.
Got him!
Out of my way!
I've got this one!
Let's get started. Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Aye, aye.
Let's get going. Gotcha! Cover me!
One down.
Gone with a win.
Watch my back.
Anyone else? Stop struggling.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Follow me.
You shouldn't have messed with me. Kayla, can you...
What is it?
Never mind.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, let's stop here. I'm feeling dizzy. It must be a sign.
Are you sure it's a good one?
Mal, everything is fine, really. I know you don't trust her yet, but if the Oracle wanted to hurt me, she could have done so already.
But now she wants you all for herself, Kayla. I believe you, but I'm scared.
I get it. You know, I never envisioned myself as a host for the Oracle, but some things are just larger than us. I am her now, and she is me. I learned to accept it. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be with you, Mal.
I guess I have no other choice but to believe you. And her, by proxy.
Let's go, Mal. Please. I want you to be there when it happens.
Kayla, what are you doing? Who is that?
It's okay. This is the person we came here to meet. He will help me in the Oracle.
Are you sure?
We won't take long, I promise. She will finally be complete. I missed you, friend. Is everything going well? We'll be fine, Malachi. I shall rejoin you once I'm complete.
Are you all right, darling?
I'm fine, Basso. I think the one we should worry about is Kayla. I can handle myself.
Of course you can. But it doesn't mean you couldn't use a shoulder to lean on. I can see you're upset. What happened?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Basso. I'm just really mad and terrified. It crushes me how everyone seems to be taking it all so well. Kayla, Oracle, tells me just to carry on. Let her do her thing. There's now some guy who just appeared out of nowhere and...
All right, hold on, sweetheart. I understand. You're under a lot of pressure. Both of you are.
I feel like we're drifting apart. I don't know if I have enough strength to shoulder it all without her.
We are all here for you. You are not alone, Malachi.
I don't know what to say, Basso. Really. I started to get used to being self-reliant after our parents died, but it's nice not to be that sometimes. Takes a lot off my shoulders. I forgot how it feels. Is everything all right?
Yes. The process is complete. Kayla is well and safe. Now my memories are unlocked. She is retreated to make space for me to operate. I thought she would wish to speak with you, but she was content to rest for now.
Let her rest. I trust you will take care of her.
I'm glad to hear that, Malachi.
What happened when you were gone? You've left for quite some time, my lady.
An old friend came to lend me a hand. He assisted me when I was fractured and incomplete. Now I am whole again. We have said farewell for now. But that is not relevant. Now, I need to tell you about the danger we face.
We're listening, Oracle.
The Claw and the hybrids are all servants of the creature they call the Chained One, a voracious invader from another world. One of many of his kind, known as the Organte. We've been studying them, but there's still much we don't know. They resemble nothing we've ever seen. Far surpassing the strongest of our universe in power, they seem to pursue only one goal: to consume everything, to satiate their incomprehensible hunger. They are not just a threat to this planet, but every planet, and every known life form in this universe, and countless others.
My lady, but how do you know all of this?
I arrived here together with humans. We came from a world that was devoured by an Organte.
But how? Can they truly travel between worlds?
The Organte offered humans a glimpse of power, of a better future, magic that they hadn't possessed before. It was a trap that allowed the Organte a doorway to our universe, like a spider that dissolves its prey, spitting venom into the cocoon. That venom, Organte's gift, magic, it allowed to weaken the barriers of that universe. Only through the bravery and sacrifice of a group of heroes were we able to survive so that we may rebuild and warn others.
So, are you trying to tell us that we're making the same mistake? Is Organte's magic already here?
While the Organte chained here is greatly weakened, you have already seen what a fraction of its power has been able to achieve. The Claw wants to release it from its bindings after centuries of starvation. I believe you understand the gravity of the situation. Come now, I'll explain more on the way. There's one more thing we need to fetch while we're here.
Yeah.
Aye, aye. Coming.
Huh?
Hey, Oracle, wait. Can I ask you something?
Go ahead, Malachi. What bothers you?
The Chain One. Why the name? Do you know anything about this particular Organte? Is it the same one that attacked you before, or... Oh, okay, yeah, that's a lot of questions, actually.
If you didn't ask, I would. We need to know more.
After arriving in Jan, a friend of mine you met today helped me to convince the dominant race of this world to aid us in our research of the Organte. Using our power and their advanced technology, we were able to partially summon one of them to this world and trap it.
Wait, hold on. The Ancients? You've brought the world-devouring monster here together with the Ancients.
We needed to study one for weaknesses and tried to find a way to fight them. This was the only way we could do so. Its imprisonment is directly tied to my existence on this planet, though during my absence, the chains must have weakened.
No, wait, hold up. It's a lot to unpack, you know. We spent our whole lives surrounded by ancient ruins, and we knew nothing of that. We thought they were long gone by the time humans appeared on Jan. So what happened to them?
Most of them left this world in search of allies advanced enough to join the fight against the Organte. The ones who remained fell victim to the whispers of the Chained One. They needed to be put down. Now, to deal with the Organte, we'll need to recover the device I used to summon it. It's not far from here. Shall we proceed?
Yeah, of course. I just, need a moment to process all this. Knock him out!
No choice.
Hey, am I good or what?
Didn't break a sweat.
They don't stand a chance.
Aye, aye.
Follow me.
Let's go. Aye,
Sure.
easy peasy.
Gone with the wind.
Did you see that? Target practice.
Pathetic.
Moving fast.
One down.
There they are.
Coming.
Let's get going.
Let's go.
Just a little walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aye, aye.
Follow me.
Coming.
Be careful, enemies up ahead.
Here I come.
You asked for this. Knowledge is the key to victory. Take that!
I got one.
Stop struggling. Mm-hmm. Follow me. Yeah.
Let's go.
Sure. Right away.
Hey, am I good or what? Go for the eyes! Easy peasy.
This is it. We've overcome the final obstacle. The reality anchor is nearby.
Great. Why are we stopping then?
There are more items here that could be of value in our confrontation with the Organte. Nearby barriers protect artifacts of great power. I can breach them, but it will take a considerable amount of my power. I'm afraid we only have time to grab one of them. Choose wisely.
Coming!
Mm-hmm. Follow me. Mm-hmm.
Sounds interesting.
Aye aye! Let's go!
This is a device that I needed. It's called the Reality Anchor. Without it, the prison that holds the Chain One in place cannot be reinforced. Make sure to keep it close.
It looks like an innocent trinket, inconspicuous.
Means its form served its purpose. Now we can turn towards our goal without postponing it further.
So, what's the plan now? I assume the end goal is taking down the Claw, but...
Now, we need to muster all possible forces. Thankfully, an opportunity has already presented itself.
All right. The meeting.
Yes. Thanks to your actions, the seed of doubt has already been planted in the warring factions. We need to press this advantage and make them cease their pointless conflict. Only united can we face the evil that threatens us all.
It's a bold plan. But now that we've got the Oracle in the flesh, I guess it could actually work.
Let's be off then, before the assembly begins. Thank you all for coming. I'm overjoyed to see that despite your differences, you were able to gather here united by a common purpose. I wish to facilitate the peace talks you've organized here, but in order for you to understand, I must first explain what me and my companions have witnessed. First, I should introduce myself properly. I am the Oracle, though you may know me by different names. I was here when the humans first appeared on Jun and came back to save this world from the threat of the Organte festering in the very cradle of humanity. It will be a long story, but one that you must hear to understand the gravity of the situation. And so it is time for you to act, before that threat grows beyond our power to stop it.
Impressive. You just can't stop pulling aces from your sleeve, can you? The Grand Arbiter, here walking among us. Now that's exactly what we needed. Can you see now how dire the situation is? We have no stakes in your war. The Free Phoencia has always been neutral, a safe haven for all. But we simply couldn't remain idle seeing that you were being manipulated and used by the forces of evil. We don't expect gratitude or reimbursement. All we ask of you is to join us in our fight against the enemy that threatens us all.
Lies. The Empire already stands strong and united against the real threat, the League. Did you really bring us all the way here just to listen to this nonsense? What are you trying to achieve? Why would you lie about our capital? Try to convince us that the Oracle has returned? Did you truly think we'd believe this?
A beautiful display of the Empire's short-sightedness, General. How much more proof do you need to realize that your country is wicked to its core? Can't even the Lady of Justice make you see the truth? As for our involvement, we simply cannot commit to this cause outright. There's just too many factors to take into consideration with the Empire on our backs. I wish you'd come to us earlier.
Thank you for voicing your opinions and concerns. As much as it pains me to return to a world divided, I still believe there is time to mend those ripples and unite against the true foe. I'll let you return to your camps now. Take a moment to consider what you've heard here. We'll resume the meeting soon.
Hold on. We'd like to have a say in this as well.
Who let these brutes in here?
We let ourselves in, thank you very much. You're not half as secretive as you think.
This is an outrage. The Blue Hand has no place among us. They can't be trusted. Not long ago, they've been working with the very enemy we're now hoping to defeat.
Yes, we've been tricked by the same devil that has played you for fools. All of you. But while you're here scheming and blabbering, we're offering to join the fight. It's time you stop disrespecting us.
That's it. This is where we draw the line. We will not be insulted by their presence here. Oracle or not, we're not going to work side by side with these savages.
Your unwillingness to set apart differences in these circumstances shows just how reliable allies you would make, Merchant Lord. We gathered here to plan our offensive against the greatest enemy this world has ever faced, and for this, we'll need all the help we can get. If you back out now, the people who survive this ordeal will forever remember you as cowards and opportunists. Is that what you want?
I don't care what they'll think. Their slander means nothing as long as they need us. And we're going to make sure they do by not wasting our resources on this fool's errand. Good luck, Oracle. We'll take good care of whatever's left of this world once this is done. Let's get out of here. We've wasted enough of our time.
That was... something.
I see now that in my absence, the people of John have truly drifted apart. Come, let us speak to their representatives once more before the gathering resumes.
There are some new faces around here. Who do we need to convince?
The Empire is represented by General Adelias, the man in charge of leading their offensive. The League nobles have appointed a herald to decide on matters concerning their united army. As for the Blue Hand, I'm sure you remember their leader, Joe Manna.
Sure.
Please, calm down, miss. The situation has not been escalating. It'll be dealt with as soon as we can make proper arrangements.
Proper arrangements? You can't be serious. You have to act. Now!
What's going on here?
The League embassy was attacked as soon as this delegation left the city. Some senators were taken hostage, including my father.
Miss, I assure you, the situation is under control. Panicking won't do us any good.
Who's panicking? I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Do you know who the kidnappers are?
I really shouldn't be discussing it with some kid. How did you even find out about the attack?
This kid is an official representative of my people's government, and this matter concerns my father, the ambassador. Do you really want this to escalate into a full-blown political crisis, with you right in the middle of it?
Fine. The embassy was raided by some Blue Hand splinter group. They've come inside through an underground tunnel and retreated back to the caves with multiple hostages. They demanded money and a safe passage away from the city. That's all I know.
Jomana is still their leader, right? He's right here. We could talk it through, try to work something out.
I don't think whoever stands behind the attack answers to him. He's smart enough not to risk our alliance over some petty ransom.
This is bad, awful, terrible. Look, I have to go there. I have to see if my father is all right. I left him alone. I wasn't there to protect him.
Miss, please listen to me. This is a delicate situation. We cannot act on impulse, and with everything that's going on now...
I don't care. I have to go. Please, I'm begging you. If we don't act now, it may be too late.
I understand. I really do. But this just really isn't a good time.
I know. Our mission takes priority. Just think about it, okay? That's all I ask.
Huh?
These caves are like a labyrinth. How'd you know how to get here?
Funnily enough, we've already saved the League embassy once, along with half the city. It was right after we arrived at Free Phoenicia. Some mutated bandits set the bombs directly under the embassy.
This whole bomb plot must have been orchestrated by the Claw to sow discord, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's really exciting, but can we go now? I'm getting more anxious by the minute. I try not to think about the worst case scenario, but it's so hard to stay calm. I'm scared we might be too late.
On it.
I get it. I really do.
I'm sorry. You are right. Your parents...
We can't turn back time, but we can do our best to prevent history from repeating itself.
I hope my dad's fine. Please let him be fine. He's so helpless in a fight. He's gone through some basic self-defense drills, sure, but he's a scholar, not a fighter.
Your dad's a scholar, huh? Ours was too. Yeah, it was always Mom who protected him until the very end.
I should have been there to keep him safe.
Seriously? More?
choice.
Got him!
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Come up here!
Seems like we're in the right place. Let's keep going.
Sure. Sure.
We don't have all day.
I got one.
They left us no choice. Here they are.
Right.
Sure.
On it.
Sounds interesting. Sure.
We don't have all day.
Take that! Knowledge is the key to victory. You asked for this.
Hey, am I good or what?
On it.
Dad! Dad! Oh no. No, 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 no.
They're alive, just unconscious. Let's try to wake them up.
Please don't. Oh, wait. No, not yet.
What's going on?
I don't know what I'm going to tell him. Apologize? Act like nothing happened? Will he even want to speak to me?
Wait, hold on. Why wouldn't he talk to you?
He has every reason to be angry with me. I should have been there for him, not halfway across the world fighting some ancient evil.
What? Okay, fine. If he's angry, you can just blame us. We will face it together, all right?
We can try. Dad, do you hear me? Are you okay?
Kim, what are you doing here? It's dangerous.
That shouldn't be a problem anymore, sir. We got rid of the bandits.
You are safe, Dad. So is everyone else. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you in the first place. I disappointed you and everyone
Kim, listen.
else. And you have every very right to be mad at me.
Enough of this nonsense. Do you know how grateful I am that you were not at the embassy when the attack happened?
But I couldn't protect you. I was useless.
Who told you I would ever want that? The relief I felt knowing you were far away and surrounded by capable people. It got me through all this. The attack was so abrupt and barbaric. We were sure none of us would get out of here alive. But at least my little girl was safe.
I am glad we got here in time.
So are we, though I'm sure it goes without saying. I can't thank you enough for what you did, and for keeping my daughter safe.
You're not mad that I ran away? Really?
Oh, I am mad, truly, but not at you. I'm mad at myself for never recognizing how much I suffocated you back at the embassy. In all my years, I've never seen a person as brave as you, Kim. I did all I could to protect you, but I see now that you're more than capable to take care of yourself.
Dad, I really need to go now. My friends and I were on the brink of something huge. I mean, if that's all right with you?
I wouldn't dare to stop you. Go. I remember the way we came here. I'll lead the others out of the caves. Just remember that you're always welcome home. You were right about our people. They could use someone like you to show them the way.
I'll think about it.
I know you will. Take care now. Good luck with that big thing of yours.